CBS News has been suffering from a very severe decline in viewership and, of course, a noticeably lurch to the right. And, of course, that began with Bari Weiss being promoted or hired, whatever, as like the news director. She's running all of the news through CBS. They replaced the nightly news anchor with that conservative guy that has just crashed and burned with almost every single episode, hemorrhaging viewers because everybody now sees that CBS is a wholly owned subsidiary of the Trump administration. And it's so much worse than that. Last week, of course, CBS News reported an exclusive, meaning they're the only ones who got the information, that Jonathan Ross, the officer who shot and killed Renee Good, suffered internal bleeding from the encounter. So they put this piece out there trying to make it seem like, oh, no, he was totally justified because he was seriously injured and could have died. But leaked emails came out late last week showing that everybody in that newsroom, with the exception of Bari Weiss, who forced them to publish the story apparently, everybody else thought it was total bullshit. Nobody else wanted to publish it. And they all openly expressed their concerns over the fact that there was no evidence to back up any of the claims being made in the article. The article cites, quote, 2 U.S. officials said that he had internal bleeding. That's what they're called, 2 U.S. officials. It doesn't even say officials with the Department of Homeland Security. It doesn't say officials within the Trump administration, just 2 U.S. officials, which could mean literally anyone that works for the federal government. It could have been 2 postal workers who were like, yeah, he was bleeding on the inside. He is bleeding on the inside. Yeah, totally, CBS. Run with that. And that's it. So here is what the internal emails revealed. In one email, a medical producer said, quote, it would be helpful to ask what type of treatment he received. CBS News senior vice president David Ryder wrote, I'm no doctor, but internal bleeding is a very broad term and can range in severity. A bruise is internal bleeding, but it can also be something serious. We do know that the ICE agent walked away from the incident. We have that on camera. One staffer said the report was viewed as, quote, a thinly veiled anonymous leak by the Trump administration to someone who'd carry it online. Another told The Guardian, it felt to many here like we were carrying water for the admin's justifying of the shooting to keep our access to our sources. So they didn't want to publish it. They knew it was bullcrap, but Bari Weiss herself was like, no, this is totally fine. Run with it. CBS News, I think it's time to go ahead and declare it legally dead. One of the oldest, longest-running news organizations in the United States of America. One of the longest in broadcast. And it's dead. It is no longer factually accurate. It can no longer be trusted. This outlet is now no more reliable than the Daily Caller or the Daily Wire or the Daily Dipshit or whatever they call their daily nonsense. It's just as bad. Except it's actually worse because it used to be respected. It used to be reliable. Used to be something people could tune into and depend on the reporting. Not anymore. Do not ever watch CBS News again. Do not ever read CBS News again until all of these clowns are fired. Until then, full-blown boycott, because now they're just making stuff up. Thanks for watching, and if you are not already subscribed to the channel, please do so, and do not forget to like and comment and share widely among your friends.